History was made at the National Arts Center this weekend. The nation's first ever organization dedicated to Black LGBTQ2S Canadians announced its launch this weekend. The announcement came as community members gathered for the Black Queer Future Summit at the National Arts Center. And joining me now is Tyler Boyce. He is the Executive Director of Black Queer Canada. Good morning to you. How does that sound, Executive Director of Black Queer Canada?
It sounds overdue, but it sounds right.
Yeah. What are you doing now with this title? What are some of your first duties as the Executive Director of Black Queer Canada?
Well, right now we're working with the federal government to modernize the Employment Equity Act to explicitly name Black and as well as 2S LGBTQI+ organizations. We know that a more resilient Canada is one that includes Black queer people, and I'm really honored to be leading that work through public policy.
Okay, public policy, you really have to address that to make sure that Black queer folk are included.
Absolutely,
really?
Absolutely.
That is one of the first mandates. What else are you looking at doing and tackling, I should say?
So in addition to public policy, it's really about that research piece. So making sure that we have the stats and the data to be able to tell our stories. One project that we'll be launching in the spring is going to be about homelessness. So we know that when Black, queer, and trans folks come out and decide to live in their truth, oftentimes it can complicate their home environments. So we're trying to learn how we can get past that hurdle and really strengthen families for Black queer youth.
Does it ever feel a bit overwhelming, your mandate, the responsibilities, the things that you're looking to address?
Yeah, it can feel overwhelming, but at the end of the day, I know that we really deserve this. We're in a moment of global backlash against so many groups, including Black communities, as well as 2S LGBTQI+ communities. And so, if not now, then when? And it can feel scary and overwhelming, but it can also lead to the possibilities that Black queer folks deserve to have and the talent that I know we have to bring to this moment.
Yeah, you just said the possibilities, looking toward the possibilities. So we're looking at the future, and you smile too. What's the future of this organization? What are your hopes for the future?
My hopes for the future are really just to have a country where Black, queer, and trans people have beautiful homes, amazing employment outcomes, where we have safety to see our kids go through the streets and not have to worry about them, where we're included, where a lot of the luxuries that so many other groups almost take for granted. I want those regular, happy, day-to-day routines to be so common in our community that the next time I'm on your show, I'm talking a very different story, a much happier story about how far we've come.
Yeah, well, judging by just the energy that you're exuding and that positivity, you're in for a wonderful ride. It's going to be a lot of work, but I really feel like you are going to get to your objectives there.
I appreciate that so much. It's a historic day, and you know, the antidote to tokenism is infrastructure. So what we're doing here is creating a container for Black queer talent. And the possibilities are infinite when we have that.
I love that. The possibilities are infinite. Tyler Boyce, the Executive Director of Black Queer Canada. Congratulations and much success as we move toward the future of inclusivity.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you.